Should have been moving my. Hello, everyone. Wow. Wow. All right. So much to do today. So let's talk about what we learned today. Well, let me tell you what I learned. I learned two things. I learned that never count a lizard out. That's what I learned. So he made another glorious appearance today, and by he, I'm hoping it's the same one. Caught me off guard because I was like, he's gone. You know, that whole denial piece I did yesterday. So, anyways, this is not about the lizard, but I used some of those methods people told me about, but he ended up falling. I don't know where he is. So I don't know that he is. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know. I saw him fall. Tomorrow's Sunday, but I do not want it to be resurrection day for him. So let us hope that he stays. If he does get back up, just go, bro, go. Anyway. So that's not the lesson for today. The lesson for today really is a simple thing, and sometimes you have to help. So this is actually, if you're out there, say hey. So sometimes you have to help. So I give you guys this. It's really a lesson. It started yesterday. So we had hey Donna, we had I think it's like moved down, but as of yet, there was a hurricane heading towards Florida. Okay. So I'm not panicking, but I'm preparing like people are telling me to do. And as I'm preparing, I got to get this, there's a list of things that you need. And I don't want to be one of those people who wait, like for real wait. And then I've been warned about this, like you're supposed to get your stuff together, right? So I was like, let me prepare my life and get my list together. So I one of the things that's on the list, okay, is water. Okay, got to get water for many reasons. So I don't live on a low floor. Let me just say it like that. I live on an upper floor. So, and there's no elevator. Praise God for exercise. But as I'm ordering, so in my mind, I'm like, I know how it feels to bring things up here. So I had a great plan. And the plan was I'll order water from a couple places. And that way somebody can bring the water upstairs and the other items and not me. So long story short, I do that. And the first person, he was like, ooh, you're thirsty, huh? Because it's a lot of water. Anyway, the second person, she's like, I don't see them coming. So it was like two different stores. So I'm like just waiting, doing my work because I was working. And as I'm doing my work, you guys, I start getting all these calls. I've never been called from Instacart so many times in my life, ever really. So I'm getting these calls from Instacart and what is going on? Because when I try to answer, it hangs up. So I'm just like, oh, Instacart, stop playing on my phone. And so then I promise this is going somewhere. So then I get this boom, 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 boom on my door. So I'm like, who's doing this? Who's doing this and don't know no better? So I go to answer, and there's this lady, older lady. She's not older. She's about a little older than me. And then a young lady there, and they're looking a little exasperated. And she's like, we need help. Like, we need help. And so I'm listening to, at the same time, the operator was like, can you go help your deliverer with the water? And so I'm like, I really want to say, ma'am, listen. So I'm looking at them, they sweating. And I really want to say, because this is going somewhere, the whole point of me ordering water was so I would not have to bring it all the way up to the stairs. If I wanted to bring the water all the way up, boop, 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 all the way up the stairs, I wouldn't have paid all this money to get the water delivered. But here's where I'm going with it. Something in my heart was like, Tika Shepherd, get your shoes on and help those women with this water. It's your water. If you don't want them leaving it at the bottom of those stairs, you better help. And I later realized because she was, I don't speak Spanish, but she was saying apparently somebody, there's supposed to be a mark in there that tells the people who are delivering it if it's going to be a heavy load. Now, anybody who saw the load I ordered knew it was going to be heavy. And so I wasn't quite sure why they didn't mark it. But the point I say that whole story to do is sometimes you just have to help. I know sometimes there will be moments where you're like, that is not my job. I pay somebody else to do it. Why am I helping? But I also thought it convicted me because I was like, if I was in her shoes, I would want the person who would be me to help me. Like, especially if I didn't know what I was taking on. And sometimes we can get that way when we feel like, it's like if you're at a restaurant and something spills, like you could actually, if some, you don't always have to be that person, like, I'm not helping you. Like some hit the floor, you can pick it up. Like you are allowed to pick it up. Like I was at the store today and this lady, her children dropped all these clothes. And I was like, so you're not gonna pick that up? Nope. And I was thinking to myself, that's a different example. But I was thinking to myself, there's times in life when you're just gonna have to help, even when you don't think it's your job. And that really was a lesson today, because I thought to myself, I would rather have a strong testimony with these women than be a jerk and be like, I paid you to walk up the stairs. We don't want to be that person. So I don't know if this ever happened to you. And I told you that long story to say, there are times in life when you're going to have to do some stuff you don't want to do, you guys. And you're going to have to go out of your way. That's what I learned today. And it wasn't necessarily my responsibility. It was not my job. But you have to weigh the options. Like I was really like, okay, what would the testimony be? Like, what if somebody saw you preaching online and not these, but like actual sermons? And it's like, she don't even help with water when she knows people struggling. So I wouldn't want that. I would not want anybody to think like, how are you gonna always say we should help people? And then you actually have an opportunity to help somebody for yourself, actually, and you don't. And so hopefully the ladies left, because I did make a trip down there, and it is a down there. And hopefully, I smiled at them. I said, thank you so much. I tipped. So hopefully they walk away with a better experience and had a great day. Because I know they were so annoyed. So annoyed. And it also makes me think differently. Like sometimes if you're a boss or you are a leader and, you could be like, you know what, that is not my responsibility. I don't have to do that. I pay somebody to do that. But sometimes you got to roll up your sleeves and, get your hands dirty. And that sometimes not do their job for them, but sometimes helping them with their job can make all the difference, So hopefully I learned something yesterday. They learned something yesterday. And hopefully Instacart knows how to mark things are heavy, because I've never seen that, Anyways, I hope you guys, if you've ever had this type of experience, let me know what you did, because this was a genuine lesson that I learned today. And I actually, talking to somebody about it changed my mind, because when I was done, I was still feeling some sort of way like, why did I have to do that when I really paid somebody? It was the whole point. Like I could have went to the store myself. But it does pay to get good help too, because they did the heavy lifting. Now I have water. I don't have to complain. All right. That's what I really learned today, guys. I hope, though, you have a beautiful day and a wonderful night. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You notice came on at 9. Okay. All right. Hopefully, you have a wonderful Sunday. If you don't have a church, come see us at the fountain. Thank you. Bye-bye.